Hey, welcome back to Dad's Garage. I am going to go back to doing another video on some electronics. Haven't done this in many years, but back in the day, I was doing some headphone reviews and unboxings and getting some pretty good views out of them. And I thought, I have a very unique need for, very specific needs for headphones or earbuds. And I wanted to, put it out there. Maybe someone else has these same issues that I have and see if this might be helpful to somebody. But the review I'm going to do today is these Bose. They've been out about a year. This is the Ultra Open earbuds. So they're kind of unusual looking. I have tested these over the past 2 weeks because I wanted to be able to give you a better idea after using them for a little bit. So they come packaged pretty nicely, cute little flaps, and then the earbuds, I repackaged these so it's like they came in paper so it doesn't scratch up the case, and this is the case. So when you compare it to AirPods, it is a little bit larger of a case than an AirPods come in. Now, this is also a charging case just like the AirPods are, but I have very specific needs and why I don't like wearing these, and that's what I want to talk about. So with AirPods, this is Joshua's set right here, but I have 3 sets of AirPods. I keep one in each car and I keep one at the office, but I never like to keep them in my ear for a real long time. I get sores in my ears from them. Like, I don't know if it's the seam in the AirPods or what it is, but it really aggravates my ears. And I don't know if it puts little scratches in there or what it does, but it really aggravates my ears. So for short term, if I'm at work, got a phone call, pop the thing in, no big deal. But if I'm going to do it and keep it in there for any period of time, it really starts to aggravate my ears. With AirPods Pros, I tried those too. My ears get super aggravated with the silicone, I guess it is, or just with something sitting directly in my ear canal. It gives me outer ear infections. I don't know why. I'm not super susceptible to ear infections, but when I have something directly inside my canal, it creates an ear infection, an outer ear infection. So I have problems with the Pros. So I did try ordering some different sort of tips for them, and I had the same issues. Not as bad as the silicone, but I did continue to have problems with it, even with like some foam tips on them. So they just don't work for me. Like I said, a short-term wear, yes, they're just fine with no problems. But so something I like to do is at night, I like to lay in bed and I like to have one earbud in my ear so I can watch TV on my iPad or whatever till I go to sleep. And that way I'm not bugging my wife with the sound. So that creates a couple of issues with regular AirPods. One is they get knocked out real easily. Number 2, if you roll over and it is actually in your ear, it hurts to lay on it. And the last thing is creating those, little scratches or whatever it is in my ear that aggravates my ear. So I was looking for something open this time, but I really didn't want like the band that goes around my head, stuff like that. I just think that's going to be a problem when sleeping. So I was excited when I saw these Bose Ultra Open earbuds. So this is what they look like in the case. These things are funky looking. I was not sure about them, to be honest. They are magnetized, so they hold in the case really well. You can see when it's charging, it'll flash yellow. It'll be white when it's fully charged. But these things really fit on your ear kind of funky. The speaker's actually right here. So if you just kind of lift it inside your ear, and then this part right here, the barrel, I guess you'll call it, around the back side of your ear, these things are super comfortable. Now, I think they look weird, but this is all about function to me, not cosmetics. But they're super light. You really don't hardly feel that they're there at all. And they don't go inside your ear canal. They just sit right there. Now, they're compact, they're light, they're kind of minimalist. They are super comfortable. The case offers 19 hours of additional charge. AirPods, I've been using these for years. When I go to bed, it goes dead in the middle of the night at some point, and it wakes me up because it does it, boom, boom, whatever that sound is that those things make when they go dead, and you know, it wakes me up. They won't make it through a night. These, after 2 weeks, I have had the lowest battery I've had is 50% when I wake up in the morning. They never fall off. I wish it had a wireless charging case. It does not. So you do have to plug it in. Apple, I know you've got an option. You can do one or the other. I've used these on calls. Phone calls, the quality is excellent. Music, the phone or the sound quality is okay. To me, you know, the AirPods are kind of below average sound. These to me are kind of one notch above. The sound quality is a little better. And again, on phone calls, these are great, just like the AirPods are. But when it comes to music sound, I think these are kind of so-so. They're, in my opinion, and you know, music is very subjective. So, but I think these definitely sound better than the AirPods, but if you compare it to the AirPod Pro, it's no comparison. I think the AirPod Pros sound way better than this. So really, this is not about sound quality in my view. These are really about comfort and having something available that doesn't go inside your ear canal. Another advantage with having an open style like this, although you lose sound quality, the thing you do gain is you can hear what's going on around you. So if you're out running, I imagine the dangers of doing that. having earbuds in, to me, just screams danger, putting yourself in a dangerous situation where someone can sneak up behind you, a car could be coming, you know, things like that. And I would prefer to hear, if I was out running or walking somewhere, you know, what's going on around me. Something I didn't know about these until I had them for a little while is this is actually a button, and if you click it once, it'll play or pause. If you click it twice, it skips to the next song. If you click it 3 times, you go back to the beginning of the song or back to the song prior. It also, you can use these, if you double tap the right side, you'll raise the volume. If you double tap the left side, you'll lower the volume. So you can actually do it on the earbud itself also. So each of the earbuds themselves are supposed to go for 7.5 hours. I have, now granted, I have mine set to where if I got a TV show going, it stops at the end of that episode. So again, I've gone down to 50%, and that's after like a 8+ hour night. So it's on, but it's not actually playing music that entire time. And when I use AirPods, again, after about 5 or 6 hours, it's dead under the same conditions. So these last a heck of a lot longer. Now, to me, the bad point of these is, the bad part of these is the price. These things come in at like $300. Now, I got them on sale during Christmas for like $224, which I still think is too much, considering the sound quality that you get for your music, because I would prefer this to be an everything sort of earbud, where you could really have great music quality, good sound quality, stays in, comfortable, lasts a long time. It checks all the boxes except for the sound quality, in my opinion. So I'd like to see that a little bit better for this price point. I think this is awful pricey for the sound quality that you get. But if you're a person that has the issues like I do, any sort of, inner ear canal discomfort, anything like that, I think this is a great option and maybe worth a little bit extra money. I know in my case it definitely is, because I've had, it seems like every 3 or 4 months I get some sort of problem with my outer ear, and it's all due to wearing the AirPods. So I think it's a good option, one to look into if you have those needs that I discussed. Other than that, if you have any questions, please let me know below. And I will catch you next time right here on Dad's Garage.